Hello, everyone. When I got up this morning, I read these beautiful words which went as no one is expecting you to be perfect. But are you constant in your striving to be better personally? Answering this to yourself is all that matters. The past months have taught us to be resilient, patient, and strong. Now, come August, and now the next best thing that we can learn is to be decent to others while being kind to your own self. We are all navigating unprecedented times. None of us have been here before. None of us know exactly what will happen. And the only thing we can really do is take one day at a time. Be mindful and remain in the moment. And while we do our best to stay in the present as best as possible, the astrology of the moment is inviting us to practice kindness and decency to ourselves first and then to each other. Now, the planets in August are also somewhat indicating the same two factors for us. Are you being kind to yourself? Is it easy or challenging to be decent to those who see things differently than you? Can you perceive the tension that comes up with others as an opportunity to practice both kindness and decency? Astrology does shine a spotlight on qualities that are most helpful at any given moment. Now, learn about the importance of staying alive and adaptable right now as we are embarking on new territories at this point of the year. We have to stay aware, alive, adaptable, and not be too stubborn or fixed or rigid in our ways, because stubbornness or rigidity right now is a bit of an illusion. There is a call to go forward into new territory and experience it. Survival in this world is a choice, not a compulsion. So when we make a choice, we need to figure out how best we can do it. Contemporary astrology helps how to adapt to new situations by exploring the great potential within us. And since we are aware that we can't go back to the way the things were, what we can do now is to make the situations better to the best of our ability and being proud of the fact that we are realistically positive about the outcomes. An honest insight is an acceptance that even in the past we cribbed because the way things were. Weren't they the way we really wanted them to be? Or were they there? We really wanted changes, so now is the time to work on these changes and manifest them. Let's all be kind to ourselves and decent to others. And this reminds me what our very own Mahatma Gandhi that said, in a gentle way, you can shake the world. Now, for what August inspires us to do, I will be telling you for every zodiac. Leo 2020 August for y'all. Well, the short term planets are moving in your favor. And since there is only one long term planet in a stressful alignment, health will also be wonderful this month. Sometimes the moon will exert some stress, but again, it's very short lived. Now, your exuberant positive energies will attract good in return as the doors of the opportunities open up for you. Initially, what seemed impossible when your energy was low are now entirely possible. When you feel good about yourself, everything seems possible. So do not waste these good energies. Manifest all what you truly desire from your heart and mind. The sun in your sign until the 22nd brings good self esteem and confidence. Make the most of this opportune time. Being comfortable in your skin will help you achieve your goals. Since Mercury moves into your sign on the 5th, this heralds financial windfalls, and financial opportunities that seek you out. Keep your personality crisp and your eyes and ears open so that you are well prepared for all eventualities. Project the appearance of a prosperous person. Be confident of your financial resources as you spend money, or you can spend the money the way you want. On the 20th, your financial planet moves into your money house, followed by the sun on the 22nd, beginning an yearly financial peak. But the prosperity is even stronger than we are saying. So if you work hard, the prosperity keeps going stronger by the day. Your financial planet is part of a grand trine in the earth signs, a very, very fortunate aspect. Now, money is earned easily. Your financial judgment is sound. Get value for your cash and handle all the little details of finance personally. You have the Midas touch during your birthday month. By the spiritual law, we get what we focus on, good, bad, or indifferent. So if you focus on your earnings and career, you will receive fortunate aspects in return. Love does seem a bit unstable and stressful. Try communicating and discussing whatever you feel uncomfortable about and sort out the issues. Harmony prevails once you clear your mind. Those not yet in a relationship or in between relationships can have a good time provided your intentions and attentions are clear. Since Uranus's retrograde begins on the 15th, you need to be careful in your relationships, both personally and professionally. Try understanding others' point of view as well. Singles who are ready to mingle will enjoy interacting, but building relationships may take time. You could face some glitches or delays. That should not stop you from anything. The only thing is that you need to exercise patience and allow situations to take their own course. For the best days, for the stressful days, for your honey, your money, and your career, for those specific dates, you will have to visit my website. Stay tuned because in my following video, I would be apprising you as to how to make the best use of the grand trine that is happening in the earth element. Explore and manifest your talents, for it represents worldly wisdom and instinct for what's needed for bountiful harvests, sensualism, and artistry. Grand trines are harbingers of luck, especially if you utilize their energies intelligently. So be aware. Till then, stay blessed.